This is Nibelheim. You got some business here?
So those creepy outfits you see. Free.
There's no need to rush. You're an odd one.
Go away.
Until recently, they used to stand around all day doing nothing.
Just baby, what's up? Not gonna talk?
Well, shit.
Where's your toxic bullies today, man? You're not traveling with your team of toxic bullies?
Locals. Only they aren't quite the same.
She was talking about how she has to quit dating toxic dudes, and then there was like new toxic people, and then it was like,
Can I help
wow,
you?
dude.
Greetings, good sir. I am a proud employee
And then they
of Shinra
proceeded to
Resorts.
defend
And
themselves
since I was nearby, I thought I might
by
pop
being
in
more
and check
toxic.
something on the company database.
And your companions?
Feel bad for people like that, honestly, man.
I used to live here until, you know.
Oh, so I've been saying Final Fantasy,
I see. And are you aware of what Nibelheim is now? It now serves as a treatment center for Mako poisoning. All property rights have been transferred. If that's why you're here, contact Special Facilities and Corporate. They'll be able to help you.
Very helpful. Thank you, sir. Ah, but the database. I'll not be a wee minute.
I'm sure you're eager to see your hometown, but please, don't stay too long.
So the original game was like, they took the original game and expanded it. The original game was like 80 hours long or something, and they took they're taking this game and dividing it up. So each 20 hours of the original game, they're making like 35 hours. So they intend this to be like 200 hours long. So they're taking the original 80-hour game. You can do the math. It's not precise, but they're basically expanding it and fleshing out the stories. We had like we just got finished playing the Red storyline and Barrett storyline, and then Barrett and Red got disconnected from the team and reunited with the team, and they have a expansion. So Tifa said, "Oh, this is where I'm from." They're taking turns with each character and like fleshing out the character more. We're getting to know Tuffy a little more,
So that's Mount Nebel.
the cat,
Cuts a rather
and they said
stark and
originally
the
in the original game that's what they wanted to do. They intended to flesh out the characters more, but it was already too long for the technology. So now they have the technology to make the game as they originally intended. So that's why it's called Rebirth and not
Turns
Remake.
out that Shinra's in charge of the treatment facilities here. Getting permission to take pictures was not easy. All my photos would be reviewed.
I remember
and if
renting
Shinra sees something they
the
don't
Final
like,
Fantasy
it's
IV
theirs.
from
Just gotta
Farmore,
impress those suits with some nice
and
shots. If you
it was
find a good
different
photo
continents
spot,
in the
don't
game. There was
hesitate
no
to let me
guide,
know.
and the game. I played the game for 2 weeks, and it was still. There was a whole new continent to explore, and I thought, I thought it was just like
So that's Mount Nebel.
automatically
Cuts a rather
generating
stern,
content. And I'm like,
imposing
this
figure.
goes on
The
forever
ragged
and
ridges
ever.
jutting into
And I
the
returned the
sky,
game. I didn't
like
complete it. It was
something
Final
out of a
Fantasy
fantastical
IV, I
movie.
believe.
I can't imagine
So
the folks in
long
those treatment centers sleep easy
that I
without
never
Nebel
completed
looming
it. I
behind
mean,
them.
in length. playtime 60 hours.
Seem to be struggling.
And I'm about halfway through, so... I think I'm halfway through. I don't know. Don't spoil it. But I'm on chapter, A Village Changed, chapter 10. Chapter 11. These games typically are what, 13 chapters or 22 chapters? Somewhere around there, so I don't know.
So that's Mount.
I enjoy not knowing how long the game is. It feels about halfway through if I had to guess.
Looks like the reactor's not too far.
But anyway, it's not a remake as much as it is a reimagining.
Oh? Then give me the skinny. What was it like?
Like Yuffie here, they said they didn't have enough of her in the. They intended to have more of her the first time.
Come to think of it. Nope.
Uh-huh. Nice try. But you can't fool me. I know what you're up to. You want it all for yourself. What are we waiting for? Cafeteria needs me.
I need to run to the restroom. I didn't catch what she said, and I just answered quickly without reading. Here, I want to read this one. You have to pay attention to the dialogue because if you only have like 5 seconds to answer, or it automatically picks for you, and the dialogue affects your relationship. This game does have replayability because I can go back and do the towers and the side quests, and I don't think it's unless you're a real fiend to do like every conversational path. You have to be a real. There were some games like Elex, the Elex game by Piranha, the Piranha team. The Elex games, you could read the dialogue online, so you go like, oh, what happens if I would have said this? Sometimes it's super duper subtle, to where like, the same exact cutscene happens, they just reply with like, the only difference is like a line of text. So you don't want to like, character, you know what I mean? Tears of the Kingdom I could get back into and do my side quests. I never did the side quests, and I heard some DLC is coming out too.
Gotta lend the medical team a hand today. I can't catch a break. Gotta lend the medical team a hand today. I can't catch a break. Gotta lend the medical team a hand today.
That's why you have idiots like, I can't even remember. That's why you have toothless idiots taking over your food.
Gotta lend the medical team a hand today. I can't catch a break. Gotta lend the medical team a hand today. I can't catch a break. lend the medical team a hand today. I can't catch a break. Gotta lend the medical team a hand today. I can't catch a break. Gotta lend the medical team a hand today. I can't catch a break. Gotta lend the medical team a hand today. I can't catch a break.
Honey, you left the corner of toxic and crazy 6 miles ago. Now you're hanging at the corner of blind and stupid. You know what I mean?
I can't catch a break.
Honey, you know who I'm talking about. I'm not naming names, but if you're listening, you know who I'm talking about. You left the corner of crazy and toxic about 6 miles ago. Now you're at the corner of fucking blind and stupid. You know what I mean?
Gotta lend the medical team a hand today.
And I say that with love and kindness in my heart. It's like Gene Simmons said, man. It's like they just don't get it sometimes, man. I made the same mistakes for years until I finally, you know, I get mad when people say you have to look within and fix yourself and love yourself. It is semi-true. Everyone deserves love right now today, how you are. You don't have to do some kind of pre-qualified thing to deserve love. But your standards raise. Like if you love yourself a little more, then you don't settle for idiots, you know. And I stopped going around trying to look for love with woe is me and woe is me and this and that. I started to look for love more with, instead of, my life is so crazy, my life is crazy too, and then that's where you're, no. You try to be attracted to, like, I want someone to love, I'm firmly entrenched in my foundation, you know, I have everything I need in my life except, you know, not like I'm a tornado and you're a tornado too, let's spin together. No. It's like, I have a house, hey, I have a garden, you know what I mean? More like that.
Gotta lend the medical team a hand today.
That's what you more want. It's like, I have a house, I have a garden, you know, and then it's nice. You two match together versus like, I'm a tornado too. Let's. And and then I used to wonder, how come I keep attracting the same type of people? Because you're saying woe is me, and then they're saying woe is me, and then you're like, that's why you're binding. And also you start to notice it, like when people are like getting attached too fast, they're also usually getting angry too much also. The harder they come, the harder they fall, one and all. So it's more steady and moderate. And that was I'm in this same guilty, like, I had to learn the hard way, you know. And even Marty will tell me, hey, take it easy, slow down. But on the other hand, maybe I need a very smart woman whose mind moves fast like me. I really like that Darth Tara, man. I get along with her very well, but she's partnered already, so
Welcome.
I don't want to get
Would
too
you like a
attached
room?
there, man. Anyway, I'm playing Final Fantasy, and this
Safe
game's
travels.
being recorded for history. They don't want to hear my meat drama on. Yeah, the
They're
Final
everywhere,
Fantasy
you
X was probably my
You don't
favorite.
really think that all these guys decided to get up and shuffle over here of their own accord, do you? Course not. This is Shinra's doing. First, they raise a whole village because it suits them. Then they build a fake one right on top of it. We can't let those corporate bastards keep getting away with this shit. We gotta do something, right?
Hell yeah, you're right. Screw them.
That's the spirit. Screw them. We'll make them pay for what they did to y'all's home. These boys are lucky they got us looking out for them. If
Just have
Shinra
to
tries
start
anything,
making a lot
I'll
better
make sure they don't
decisions than
succeed.
like. I got to do the same thing instead of like Anna said. You might want to like pre-qualify people a little more, man. But there's some certain things, like if you want to get married, what are some things that like would make it fail? She, in other words, she has to like weed in video games.
So, any friends here you want to see? Maybe a girlfriend? Speaking of which, I'll bet you're dying to hear about mine. Am I right? What? Not interested? I'm gonna tell you anyway.
See, I think he's from Final Fantasy 15, Noctis. In Final 15, he's Zack here. But he reminds me of Noctis in Final Fantasy 15. Here his name is Zack.
Zack Fair. From Gungaga. Head over heels for Aerith. We fought together as soldiers. You were here with me. 5 years ago. You came with me on a mission.
What's the defenses are also in Final Fantasy 15. If I'm not, I might be wrong though. Cloud seems like a character from.
What happened to you?
Isn't Cloud in Kingdom Hearts? This game does have a Kingdom Heart vibe to it. Well, Sephiroth, we beat Sephiroth, but he's like this mystical, like evil, mystical guy that like we don't ever see him. He's like always like in Cloud's mind, and then there's all these like robed creatures around, and then Cloud like starts to become like them, but then he snaps out of it, or his friends snap him out of it, Aerith and Tifa and everything.
Listen, Cloud. I don't know what went. If it's too much, just say the word. We'll leave.
Life is so much more relaxed here. I love it. If only things could always be so peaceful.
No need to wear yourself out. Let's rest.
Life is so much more relaxed here. I love it. If only things could always be so peaceful.
No need to wear yourself out. Let's rest.
Gotta lend the medical team a hand today. Something about that place doesn't sit right with me.
You mean Shinra Manor?
Oh, sorry. No one wants to hear people badmouth their hometown.
Yeah, does kind of make you feel like shit.
I'm really sorry.
Terminal first.
That was the...
Okay.
I understand this is
Just relax.
I don't know. Oh, gee, Princess Peaches, should I get along with her? Because, you know what, she's never turned into a raging bitch.
All right, everybody, gather round. It's time.
So that's Mountain Evil. It cuts are rather stern.
Let's take a little break and try again.
I can get along with
All
her.
we do is
She's
bend
chill.
over backwards for these people, and what do we get?
don't know why.
But
There. Just relax. Nothing to be afraid of.
I hate to be a jerk, but it's just like Princess Peach. I'm sorry if you're listening, but every girl on Meet Me has a whole bunch of dudes, so like I don't feel special. You know what I mean? Like that one day, she came in here. Not you, Peach, but your future wife came in here and said, "Oh, I came in here to get away with some of the dudes on my stream." Only once.
Under the jurisdiction of Shinra.
She's only come in here once. I visited her like 10 times. She's only visited me one time. And there's always like 2 or 3 dudes up in her box, man. And so then I gotta get in there and compete for her attention. I don't want to compete for anyone's attention.
I understand
So
this is supposed to be a form of physical therapy, but they
The ragged ridges jutting.
I feel like all these people are between us, man.
I can't imagine the Evil.
And it's not that much different than me. Like at the one point right now, I had 0. But a week ago, I had 4 different girls interested in me at the same time. And it was like, I didn't know which one to choose. I ended up with none of them. I think they like detect each other and then they all cancel each other out. They all get mad at each other. But I went for one. I picked one, Shyla, and she, I don't want a relationship. After all that, she added me on Instagram, added me on Snapchat, then said she didn't want a relationship.
For a cat, he has an awfully high level of clearance.
Really? After all
More
that?
than a little suspicious.
We were talking about having a
No average
freaking baby,
human being
dude.
should be able to access what he can.
The services we provide here are strictly for the benefit of our residents.
We're talking about the most sacred thing in the universe, creating life. You just toss these like gills around like it's nothing.
More time.
You know, you have someone offer you the world on a silver platter and you like play games with them, dude. I don't get it, man. And then they complain, dude. They complain they can't meet anyone.
Question. This always been here?
Yeah.
It totally screams
There
grimy,
seems to be,
doesn't it?
like, I don't know,
So,
and
let's
then
give the
there's
poor
like,
thing what it wants. and see
there's
the
this
sights.
toxic game,
Don't just catch a break.
there's this weird toxic game where, like, if you're just direct and honest like me, they think it's weird. Unless you're from Europe or the Philippines. Like, American girls like this weird toxic game where you, like, tease them or make fun of
Look at this
them,
place.
or you
You'd
put
never
them
know.
down, or and then they like it, then they like,
Yeah.
pander to you. Like the bullies, like girls in America like bullies. They don't deep
So,
down, but
which
it's
one's
like
your house?
it's hard to explain, man. It's not like that though. If you go to like other
Aw,
countries,
looks
other countries
cozy.
are more like normal. In America, it's a very weird, like fake culture, kind of. Like it's like
I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said that.
you know, in Greece when
No,
they
don't
like
worry about it. It's all new to you.
in the movie Grease, when like John is afraid to
That
be like
building right
sweet,
there is the end.
he has to pretend to be like
Where I
kind
stayed
of like
5 years
that. You
ago.
like pretend to be like you don't care or something. Like it's
You got
not
the town
cool
hall,
to care. It's
the
weird.
general store. And that there?
You're supposed to like John Travolta,
Tifa's
like you
house.
like keep your emotions secret in the movie Grease. Hey, look, they're looking on him. Tifa. In this
So let
game.
me guess. This is where you kept lookout.
Or even look at this game Final
Come
Fantasy.
on, you never
Cloud's
came up
like
here hoping she'd wave?
never allowed to show his emotions.
Probably. Sounds like something I do.
If I was in your shoes, I would have been up here all the time.
I'd be stalking Tifa all the time.
I'm gonna head down.
That's
I
creepy.
think I'm good where I am. I'll see you later.
I'm gonna stalk Tifa longer.
If you don't mind, I'd like to be alone.
Are you angry?
Like to talk Tifa alone.
At me?
Not at you. At everything. Must be nice to have a friend you've known since you were a kid. Someone you can say, remember the time when, to. Someone you can reminisce with. I don't have anyone like that. And it feels like I'm being taunted for it, which stings more than it should. That is why I want to be alone. Plus, I might take it out on you, and I don't want that.
I don't mind.
Hey, thank you.
Well, I do, and it'd only make me feel worse.
Thank you,
Thank you,
Kyoshi.
though. Really. I'll be down in a bit. See you
Thank you,
then.
Weldon Cushy. Appreciate that favor. Here, I'll get you back, man. Oh, you're female? I thought you were male for a second. Weldon. Weldon, sexy woman. Weldon, look, I'm playing the video game. Want to see it? Final Fantasy. Weldon, what are you up to? You looking for a husband? Weldon, my future wife is here. I better get in line, man. Better behave.
Gotta lend the medical team a hand today. I can't catch a break.
Blonde hair and blonde hair and big boobs, that's my type. Yeah, I like blonde hair and big boobs. Not too big though, but just the right size. Like Wilden.
I know. They can't survive without us looking after them, but...
You used to live here a long time ago, right?
That's
We'd
right.
appreciate it if you didn't cause us any trouble.
I'm not causing you trouble, I'm here to buy shit. Chill. How come I can't buy no, How come I can't buy no MP?